Constituent Assembly. You know what is Constituent Assembly? And Constituent Assembly was constituted in November 1946, and Constituent Assembly was formulated based on the plan provided by the cabinet mission. So when we say it was when we say cabinet mission gave the base for the formation of Constituent Assembly, it means that as provided in the cabinet mission, the Constituent Assembly of Indian Constitution was also a partly elected and a partly nominated body. And one thing, partly elected, partly nominated. And one thing what you have to keep in mind is that when we say elected, it can be either direct or indirect election. But in case of Constituent Assembly, it was an indirect election only, not direct election. It was an indirect election. So that you have to keep in mind. The Constituent Assembly was, the elected members of the Indian Constituent Assembly was indirectly elected only. And Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the president of the Constituent Assembly. And the Constituent Assembly presented the draft of the Indian Constitution, and it was adopted in November 26, 1949, and that is the date, adoption. Adopted 26th November 1949 and came into force in 26th January 1950. And when the Constitution came into force, it had 395 articles, 22 parts and 8 schedules. When the Constitution came into force, that means when the Constitution on 26 January 1950, Constitution had 395 articles, 22 parts and 8 schedules, and as of now there are more than 450 plus articles in the Indian Constitution, 25 parts and 12 schedules as of now. That is a brief analysis about the Constituent Assembly and the present situation of Indian Constitution. Now we will try to solve questions 3 and 4. The third question is, which one of the following statements regarding the Constitutional Assembly of India is or are correct? The first statement, here also it is a 3 statement question, so you need to go for elimination method. The assembly consisted of nominated members from princely states and directly elected members from provinces, and that statement is wrong because of the word directly elected. We discussed that even though there were elected members in the Constituent Assembly, all the elected members were indirectly elected. So because of that, we can say that that statement is wrong. Since the first statement is wrong, we can eliminate option A and option C. So from that we understand that statement 2 is correct statement only. And we will read the second statement. It was constituted in November 1946 under the cabinet mission plan. We already discussed, and that statement is correct statement only. Now we need to check whether the third statement is correct or wrong. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the president of the assembly. That statement is also correct statement only. So 2 and 3 are the correct statements. So we can go for option D. D is the correct answer for the third question. Now the fourth question. It is a 2 statement question, and you need to have proper understanding about both the statements. Consider the following statement. The date of commencement of the Constitution of India is 26th November 1949. When we say commencement, it is equal to came into force. The date of came into force. Both are same only. So it is the date of commencement is not 26 November 1947, but it is 26 January 1950. So the first statement is a wrong statement. The second statement, Constitution of India is divided into 22 parts and 12 schedules. That statement is also wrong if we take from either of these angles. The statement talks about the present situation only, and As of now, there are not 22 parts but 25 parts and 12 schedules. From that point, that statement is also a wrong statement. And if we take that statement from the viewpoint of the date of commencement of the constitution, in that case also the statement will be wrong, as at the date of commencement India had only 8 schedules in its constitution, not 12 schedules as provided in the statement. So in both the cases the statement is wrong statement only. So both the statements are wrong. Again the answer is D, neither 1 nor 2. Now we will go to the fifth question. Fifth question is about sources of Indian constitution, and it is also a statement wise question only, because 4 statements are there and you have to pick which is not correctly matched. There you should not miss the word not, and you have to give importance to not. If you do not give importance to not, your answer will be wrong answer only. So the cabinet system, the system of cabinet was borrowed from the United Kingdom only. That statement, that comparison or that pair is correct pair only. So we know that first statement or first pair is correct. So what it means is that one will not be part of the answer you have to take. So we can eliminate option D. And the second one is procedure for amendment, that is as provided in South Africa. It is taken from South Africa only, so that statement is also correct. So we can eliminate option A also. Now we have residuary powers with the center. That part of Indian constitution was taken from the Canadian constitution only, not from the Australian constitution. So the third statement is, the third pair is a wrong pair, and 3 should be there in your answer. So answer will be either B or C. And now we will go to fourth statement, directive principles of state policy. It is taken from Irish constitution only. So fourth statement is, or fourth pair is correct. So answer is B.